All right, I'm sorry. I've logged back on. So come on in. Let me know where you're coming from. I'm sorry, I had problems with my sound. Had problems with my sound. So come on in and let's see if we could do this over again. And make sure I'm straight with the sound. Come on in. Let me know where you're coming from. Okay, yep. I think I'm good with the sound. I'm good with the sound. Come on in. Let me get everybody back on. Let me get everybody back on. I fixed my sound. I fixed the sound. Sound is good. Sound is good. Sound is good. I'm sorry for any technical problems. Sound is good. So let me go ahead and get all my folks back in. I'm so sorry. Sound is good. Yep, I'm good. So come on in. The sound is better. Hopefully everybody can see me. Go ahead and hit that share button. Yep, let me get the folks in. This live video return. I can hear you back. Cool. Everybody can hear me back. So give me about 2 minutes so I get everybody back on here. Everybody can hear me back. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you know how sometimes, with technology, I had to log on and log back off. So give me some time. Come on back. Come on back. We're still good. We're still good. I'm on at 10:30. I'm on at 10:30. So we still got time. We still got time. Let me get all my folks back on. Yeah, we still got time. Yeah, but everybody can hear me. Everybody's good. Yep, I can hear you. Thank you, Ms. McMahon. You said you can hear me. Yep, everybody can hear me. So just give me 1 minute as I get all my folks back on. A little confusion, but it's all good. We pivot just like educators. You pivot and you make accommodations. That's all I do. I just pivot and make accommodations. But we still got time. 1 more minute as I get all my people back on. Let me go. Yeah, we're live. We're live. We're live. Give me that one more. I got a couple more folks to come on in. Yep. So I think I should be good. I think I'm good. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Come on in. Yep. Come on in. I think we're good. Let me send a couple more folks. You're like hurt. Yes, we should be good now. We should be good. We should be good. Come on in. I'm talking about. All right. Get everybody situated here. Get everybody situated. Get everybody situated. All right. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. All right. So let me go ahead and start Shaw Her School Turnaround Principle with my Saturday morning podcast, and we're going to dive into two things. We're going to look at your mid-year NWA assessment. I'm going to walk us through that. Okay, follow me very closely, and then I'm going to link. I'm going to bring in together your state assessment because that's going to be in 9 weeks. So we're going to bring everybody together. I need you to do me a favor. I need you to share with all of your teachers, your principals, your grade levels, anybody that's going to be taking your state test, and also if you're an NWA school. So if you are NWA or if you want to increase your state scores, you must tune in. So all right, we're good. And then like I said, we have some technical problems, but we're good. Brother Kafele said we're good. Audio is good now. Thank you, Steph. Everybody's good. All right. So we're good. All right. So I'm not going to do all the preliminary stuff because I need as much time as I can. I got about 19 minutes to go over this PowerPoint. Okay. Now, what I need you to do is I need you to get pencil and paper out to take notes because I'm going PowerPoint style and I'm going to break it down. All right. I'm going to break it down so everybody can understand it. All right. Give me 1 second. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. We about to do it right. We're about to do it right. Yep, here go right here. All right. I'm sharing my screen. I'm sharing my screen. All right. Let me make sure everybody's all situated. Make sure we got the screen going. Okay. All right. PowerPoint style. So now, just a few things. You say hurt. How do we take our school to the next level? How do we take our school? The most important thing is that you have your state data and you have your district data, NWA. So I'm gonna break it down. So the first thing that we have to know is this: disregard this right here. Boom. You have 9 weeks into your state assessment. 9 weeks, but your state wants you to cover 38 standards. So now I'm going to show you what that looks like. Okay. This is how you improve or go to the next level on your state report card. No matter if you like it or don't, at the end of the year, your school, high school, middle school, and elementary will be judged by what you do on the state test. I've been doing this for over 15 years, worked with schools all over the world. And this is what I do during my professional development. Now, I'm going to do like just a blank thing so you will know what are the things that you need to cover, need to look at, highlight things of that nature. Does that make sense? Tell me if that's making sense to you. Say, Hurt, that's making sense. That's making sense. Let me know if this is making sense to you as an educator. All right, I want to make sure I got everything situated. So the first thing you need to do is this. You have to go on the website and download your state blueprint or whatever you call it. This is, so for example, this is Alabama's blueprint. Okay. It tells you what is going to be covered on your state assessment. That's the first thing. Sometimes we're teaching our kids, and we're covering things that they really don't need to know because we bought the books, we bought it, and we say we're gonna go from chapter 1 to chapter 20, but 65% of the things that you're covering with your book is not going to align to the state test. So a lot of times you're working hard, but you're not working smart. I'm gonna say this again. This is Alabama, 5th and 6th grade. What is this math? Look at it. It's showing you what's going to be covered for 5th grade. Do I have anybody from Alabama on here? Do I have any Alabama folks? Alabama folks, let me know if you're from Alabama. For 5th grade, the possible points is 42, right? Look, operation with numbers and data analysis, that's close to 50% of the test. Look at what 6th grade is doing. You understand? So look, it's telling you what's taking place. So that's Alabama. I'm just showing you. You got to download this. This one is Ohio. Ohio. I've given you Ohio. This next one, this is the state blueprint. This is, if you don't do nothing else, this is what you got after you get off my podcast. You need to print out, look at, whatever you got to do, your state blueprint. I'm giving you the ones that I've been working with. This is Michigan right here. This is Michigan. Look at 6th grade. Expressions in equations is 9 questions on there. The number system. So if I'm the principal in Michigan, hopefully I got some. I'm from Michigan. I'm the principal from Michigan. If I don't do nothing else from now into April, I'm the 6th grade teacher. I'm focusing on these 2 domains. Look, and I'm going to show you how it relates to your NWA assessment. Look at it right there. I'm just going state by state. Next one is, what's this? Texas. Do I got anybody from Texas on here? Look, this is Texas. This is Texas Algebra 1 Math Blueprint. It's telling you, everybody, what's going to be on your test. So if from now until April, if I don't do nothing else, I'm taking the blueprint. I'm taking the blueprint and I'm saying, what is my focus step? What do I need to focus on? What's going to give me the biggest bang for my buck? That's the first thing that I would suggest that you do, coming from somebody that's been doing this for over 15 years, coming from somebody whose school is one of the highest performing schools in Michigan, coming from somebody who's working with 5 different schools all over the state this year. Last year, I worked with about 5 or 6. The year before, 5 or 6. And every school that I worked with for the last 6 or 7 years, they've increased their proficiency by 10 points or more every year. I'm 100%. So I'm not just telling you something that I got from a book, or I'm not telling you something that I read from a YouTube podcast. I'm telling you something that I have done, and I've done consistently with my schools and schools all over the world. Now, do you want to be the next school that is a reward school that goes to increase, goes from an F report card to a C? Follow what I'm telling you to do. Yes, yes. Oh, yes. Hit that share button. Let me know if this is sounding good. That's the first thing that you do is this right here. It is the first thing that you're doing. Oh man, hit that share button. Okay. I got 13 minutes. I'm trying to make sure that I'm doing it right and I'm doing it the right way. Hold on, I kind of lost my where I'm at. All right. Next thing is this, everybody, ELA folks. I have the vocabulary for ELA for every state. It's the Common Core vocabulary. This is the vocabulary for ELA, K through 8th grade. I have it right here. These are some of the vocabulary words that is used on the Florida, Alabama, Georgia, Los Angeles, whatever state you're in. These are the vocabulary words. Most schools start their state assessment 3rd grade, and at 8th grade, I got these are the vocabulary. So if you're not showing the students the vocabulary, I'm showing you. Got it right here. I've been doing it for so long. I got it right here. This is what you got to do right there. Look, these are the vocabulary. These are vocabulary for ELA. So as you're talking to your students, as you're having these ELA going over your assessments, you have to start to use this vocabulary. I would just hang it up inside of the classrooms. I would use it for spelling words. When I'm talking to the students, these vocabulary words are going to be on your state assessment. The reason why the kids are not doing good because you have not introduced vocabulary. So when they see it, they know it, but they don't know the meaning of the vocabulary words because we haven't went over it in the past. Tell me if that's sounding good. Vocabulary right here. All right. Next, now we're looking at the state assessment. So you got the blueprint and you have your vocabulary. I'm bringing it together. Now you have your NWEA scores. You're taking the winter test. You're taking it now. You probably took it. You got your results. What do I do? How do I look at the results from the NWEA and align it to my state assessment so I can drive the instruction in the classroom? How do I take NWA, align it to my state assessment to drive the instruction in the classroom? The third thing that you need to do is this. You have to print out the 2020 NWA norms chart. Get it from, you can just Google it. It'll come up, 2020 norms chart. They're going to come up with a new norms chart next year for 2025. So next year is going to be a different norms chart. I'll be doing it next year to show you, but you got to get the 2020 NWA norms chart. It's right there. First thing. All right. Is that sounding good? Next is that you have to then go to the linking study. Everybody put it down, linking study. Every state that you have has a linking study. The linking study will show you if your kids score this on the NWEA, it links it to your state assessment. So I'm going to show you what it looks like for Texas. I have every state. This is the work I do, but I'm going to go do Texas. So this is Texas. Let me look at my notes. This is reading. So what they're saying for this is going to look just like this. Look at this page right here. It's going to look just like this. So what they're saying for reading is this. If I want to have meets or masters, this is Texas. Georgia has the same thing. Michigan has the same thing. Principal Cafele in New Jersey got the same thing. South Carolina. In order for, let's look at 8th grade. In order for an 8th grade to be at meets for Texas, 8th grade for reading, they need to be at the bare minimum at a 53 percentile. If you look at Rich score, they need to be at 223. It's right here. If they want to be at masters, they need to be at a 73 percentile or higher, or 232 rich score. I'm going slow so it can make sense to you. So now I'm the principal. I am saying I need to have 35% of my kids proficient on the state test for reading. I got to increase to 35%. This is my goal. Well, this is what I want you to do. I'm going to show you. Get the Lincoln study, see where each grade level needs to be at. This has an 80% correlation rate for your students to be proficient on the state test. It's called the linking study. Download it, okay? All right. So now we got the norms chart, Lincoln study. I'm gonna stop right there because I want to make sure everybody is taking notes and catching up. I got Candace Smith, oh man, this is good. Josh Tarver, yep. Josh, I did it for you. I'm talking about Texas. I'm talking about Texas. I'm coaching. Principal Kafele say, good stuff, my brother. Cheeky Houston, good morning. She says she's loving this. Listen, hit the share button and let's go. All right. Now, you get your results back. You got all of this documentation. You go on to your NWA face page, and this is what it's going to look like. It's going to have district profile, school profile, class profile, student profile. Look, they're going to have all these things. Family report, learn to continue, you name it. There's so much stuff. Hurt. It's so much stuff. You've been doing this, Hurt, for over 15 years, so you know it like the back of your hand. I'm a principal. I just became a principal. It's overwhelming. What is the first thing that I need to do? What is the first thing I need to get? I would say for principals, the first report you need to go to is called the school profile. Write it down, the school profile. School profile. Come on, write it down. It's called school profile. The school profile looks like this. When you go to your school profile, it's going to look like this. It's going to show you your growth and achievement from fall to winter. I'm showing you somebody. This is real live growth and achievement from fall to winter. So this says that you're at the 44th percentile for growth. Usually you want to be at the 60th percentile for growth. Write it down. 60 percentile. That means I'm getting some good growth. And achievement is saying in the fall, they came in at the 30th percentile, but in the winter, they're still at the 30th percentile. So how do you read this? This is how you read this. Look at the blue and the green. In the fall, they have 4% of kids in the blue, 13 in the green. That means 17% of the kids, if they took the Texas state test, the South Carolina, the Georgia state test, 17% of kids would be proficient on the state test. Now, let's look if they made any increase in the winter. It is still 17, look, 6 and 11 in the green and blue. So just look in the green and the blue to see exactly where you're at. Now, let's look at another element. Same thing. Look, growth is at the 50%. You have achievement. This school came in at the 18th percentile. They now in the wintertime, they're at the 20th percentile. I need you to look at the green and the blue. Look. You have 9% of the kids that's proficient that came in the fall. And then in the winter, you have 17%. So now you see as a school, this is all grades, you're moving in the right direction. Mr. Hurt, how do I know as a school where I'm at? This is saying that 17% of the kids in all of your grades, 3rd to 8th grade, will have an 80% chance of being proficient on the state test. But my goal is 30. I'm at 17. That's why you got 9 weeks to be able to put some things in place to be able to meet your goal. So let me show you something real quick. Know what? I'm gonna pause right there because I got 3 more minutes. This is every time I do this, I always kind of run out of time. But I'm gonna give you a little something. Next, at the bottom of the school profile, it has the grades. So now you can see the grades fifth, sixth, or seventh grade regarding growth and achievement. I'm going to pick with sixth grade. Look at sixth grade. They came in at the 29th percentile for achievement. Growth was 60, came in at the 29th. Now in the winter, they're at the 35th percentile. So look, sixth grade, 16. Yeah, they're at the 35th. They're at the 35th percentile. So now you can see exactly regarding that they're moving in the right direction. They're moving in the right direction. All right. So that's the first thing. The first thing is school profile. I'm not going to get through this, but school profile. Next thing is called the grade level report. Grade level report. It looks like this. Go to the grade level report. All right. Now, I'm not going to go through this, but on the second page, this is the first page. Second page is this. It will show you the instructional areas. In your instructional areas right here, it aligns with the state assessment. The instructional areas will align with your state assessment, informational text, vocabulary, and literacy text. You go all the way to the right, and you go in the middle is for the RIT scores. You look at which RIT score is the lowest. You take your blueprint that I showed you earlier, you bring that together and say, oh, vocabulary and informational text, but let's go with vocabulary. They're at 205 RIT score. I need to make sure that I go to my blueprint and see what standards in the vocabulary do I need to cover. You go to the weakest area that you need to cover. So I'm going to stop right there. Man, time flew. I'm going to stop right there. It is, hold on. I need some more time. Hold on, give me 1 second so I can make myself big screen. Stop sharing. All right. I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna do part two next week. I'm gonna need everybody to bring the leadership team on this. I'm gonna do part two next week because I got so much time. Time went by us. Now, this is the thing. Look, if you need me to come to your school and help to support your school, inbox me after we get off. Just inbox me, say, Hurt, I need to set up a meeting with you. We can do it virtual. Look, this is one school that I'm working with. I got a whole plan for them. Look, this is the scores there. I got a whole plan for them. I've set them up. I'm coming down there in a couple more weeks, and I have the plan that they're going to use to be able to help to move their academic achievement. You don't have time for that. I can do that. I can sit with you. I can work with your staff and everybody. And it's not just about NWA, but to look at the data, to drive the instruction, to be able to look at classroom instruction, to be able to look at your state assessment. You don't got time. Look, this school that I'm working with, they're going to the next level. This is the plan I got. I'm bringing to them in a couple of weeks. So you need to inbox me. We'll sit and talk and do what you got to do. Okay. So thank you very much. I'm doing part two next week. Subscribe to my YouTube page. Hit that share button. I see you.